علي ولي الله وطب العلوي تفجر الله أكبر حيدر 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 الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله علي ولي الله وطب العلوي.
𝗧𝗨𝗥𝗓𝗦 and welcome to Bayat of Ghadeer. On the 8th of Shawwal 1345 AH, or according to the Gregorian calendar 1925, marks the day of al-Baqi, the day of Baqi. Jannat al-Baqi is a famous cemetery located in present-day Saudi Arabia, in the holy city of Medina al-Munawwara. Literally, al-Baqi means a tree garden, and according to some opinions, over 10,000 companions of the Prophet are buried there. This also includes the Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, and his family's aunts, his uncles, his wives, and his direct descendants, like his daughter, the Chief of Ladies of Paradise, 𝗧𝗨𝗥𝗓𝗦𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗍𝗎, his other daughters, the Imams of the 𝗙𝗢𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗍𝗎𝗔, like Imam 𝗧𝗨𝗥𝗓𝗧𝗏𝗍, the Chief and the Master of the Youth of Paradise, the likes of Imam Muhammad Baqir 𝗧𝗨𝗥𝗓𝗧, Imam 𝗧𝗏𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗪, Imam Ja'far Sadiq 𝗧𝗨𝗧, and other blessed personalities. During this catastrophic period in history, Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab, who was one of the founding figures of the present-day Salafi ideology, and Muhammad ibn Saud made an alliance which resulted in the overthrowing of the Ottoman Empire. They succeeded, and as a result, the Ottomans lost control over Islam's holy places. Ever since, the Wahhabi Salafi ideology became the state religion, and even till today, their ideology is promoted in the mosques throughout the world. Now, despite Abdul Wahhab's rudimentary training in classical Sunni theology, Abdul Wahhab gradually became opposed to many of the most popular practices of the time, which included visiting of the graves, supplicating at the graves, and even the constructions that have been preserved throughout the centuries. In fact, his teachings were even rejected and opposed by many of the notable Sunni Muslims of that period. Now, since the Wahhabis take a very literal interpretation of the Quran and Hadith, they believed that having such graves and performing certain acts were against the teachings of Islam. Therefore, they used this as a pretext to bulldoze the cemetery, and they felt that these graves were venerated to the point of worship. So they went to the extent of flattening these graves and even removing the tombstones, and prevented people from even supplicating there. Sunnis and Shias agree that such things are permitted in Islam and even encouraged. But does that justify the actions? Or even more importantly, could there be another way around dealing with it? And this is something today we need to look at and bring change and awareness and ask ourselves, why are Muslims being deprived from visiting one of the most holy places? Later in this series, I will go into more detail about the evidences in support of visiting the graves, supplicating there, and even what Sunni scholars have said in opposition to the Salafi Wahhabis. I will now conclude this episode. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and watch part 2 of the Baqi series. Inshallah, see you again soon. 𝗧𝗨𝗥𝗓𝗦𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏.